we were asked what we think of the new XFL, and I'll get into that during the stream. But Danny, you go first. So,
welcome to Mascot Friday, where we rank the mascots. You told us what you wanted to see, and we are going to begrudgingly play it. Is what I would normally say if you'd pick Swamp Thing like I thought you would, but we got a nice week this time. We did? We got Little Nemo, we got Rockin' Cats, and we got Trolls in Crazyland.
Yes! So what's first?
Let's do Little Nemo.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Little Nemo won that vote. People like the old Nemo.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Capcom for some reason. They had an NES game and an arcade game based on Little Nemo way back when. There was some kind of movie in the 90s?
Yeah, there was a animated feature that was made by... Chad would probably know the studio and everything. It was actually going to be a Ghibli, I think, and then not Ghibli, but whatever. I know that Miyazaki was actually slated to work on it and a few other things, and it was kind of a production mess, but yeah, they did make one.
Yep.
Chad probably can fill you in on more of that. And then they licensed a video game for it. And hey, look, it's a video game.
I remember over here the movie was pretty much a non-presence. I knew nothing about Nemo until this game came out. And suddenly Nintendo Power was freaking out over it.
TMS. Yes, that was it. That was who it was. Oh man, I'm Nemo. That's when I woke you up. It looked just like Nemo there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
what? Daibijin, you saw it in the theaters? That's cool. I didn't... Up until now, I guess I never even knew it came out here. It's just this game has so much more of a legacy than the movie ever did. Though Nemo dates back to the 1910s?
Yes, actually, it's
originally a comic strip or something.
Mm-hmm. By Winsor McKay. One of the, not the first animator, but one of the early animators, like the early animators out there. They actually did a little Nemo test short.
Alright, so a few people did end up seeing it in the theater. It got some distribution.
God, this intro just goes, doesn't it?
Well, it's an adaptation of the movie, you see.
I don't remember, all this candy from the movie, but there you go.
Hey, the whole society revolves around candy. The rules say if someone gives you 3 pieces of candy, they can ride you around, make you do whatever they want.
Sounds like hell.
Yeah. Well, the candy's really good.
Alright, I'll get started here.
Chat's
going all animation nerd here, and that's cool as heck.
Oh, please do.
But
all I know is video games.
I gotta start the game. Sounds great, first of all.
Oh yeah, well, it's a Capcom game, so the visuals and sound really live up to their standards. And this is 89, so they had a few years of experience at this point on the Famicom.
And I think the audio should be loud enough, but let me know if it's too quiet. This guy is actually from the comic strip.
Never want to hear anyone start a sentence with, "Hey, little boy."
Yeah, no.
Stop calling me a little boy.
I don't know, that's how Undertale started, right? Hey, little boy.
It wouldn't have been nearly as charming.
It would have sucked if I fucking...
If Toriel was like, "Hey, little boy."
Nope, we're not, we're okay. We're the creatures here will give you a ride if you feed them candy.
Yeah, see? Like I was saying.
Like to stop. Also, many doors are locked. You will need to collect a different key for each lock in order to get through. By the way, my name is Flip.
So a lot of dialogue in this game for an NES game of this era, but
you know what
I guess it is necessary.
It reminds me of how the DuckTales prototype had a lot of dialogue that was trimmed out.
Yeah, DuckTales, I guess, started the trend. Though this, it has a lot of expository stuff before you even start.
So this is, if I remember this game correctly, it's a very exploratory type thing.
It is. It's different from the usual platformers we cover. It's still mostly point-to-point walking. You're looking for an exit in each level. But first you gotta find a collection of keys.
Ah!
And that... Are you... You are one fat frog.
I'm a fat frog. Oh, God. Ah! Well, there I go.
I see you're an expert.
Oh, I fucking suck at this game.
I'd only played the first couple of levels of this game for many years, so I assumed it was like a super easy baby game. And then I went and played all the way through it just... Must have been within the last few months. And getting to those last few levels, it's really tough. This game really scales up. Yeah, once it introduces those fuzzball enemies that just kind of go all over the place.
Hey, I found a key.
Yeah.
Ah!
Also, as far as environments go, this is pretty nice looking.
Yes, looks good.
Big mushrooms, nice and colorful. Oh, you clipped!
Oh.
Nice speedrun trick, but you paid the price.
So here's the thing, I'm really bad at this game, but I also really like it, and yet there are other games that I've reviewed for the show that I'm really bad at and I don't like them.
I see Snoozleby describes this game's core mechanic as tactical vor. That, yeah, like, you kind of half-transform into these monsters. Some of them you clearly ride around on, but with this one, you kind of just take its skin. I don't know about this Nemo guy. It does all take place in Slumberland, so he isn't really skinning all these animals.
Well, that's nice. I'm glad he's not. Jesus. He can belly bop all these guys.
Mm-hmm. And of course all
Oh my god, he just killed him! No!
Oh yeah.
Baby, that sucks!
And all the animals you possess give you different powers and abilities. I guess this came in the wake of Mario 3, so they might have been inspired by that. Hard to believe sometimes that Mario 3 was 88. That's just... The NES peaked really early.
Okay.
Push select to stop.
Alright, stop. I don't want to stop being Fat Frog.
You gotta be Cool Mole.
I want to be Crazy Frog again! Oh, look how cool I am.
Japanese version is Pajama Hero Nemo. Yeah, that's just as accurate.
Well, I can't...
No, all you can do is dig.
That sucked. Let's get out of here then.
Also, some of the animals give you more hit points than others, so that's an extra consideration. Really, though, it looks like a standard platformer. There's a lot going on, especially with regard to exploration and the different moves you have.
Okay, thank you for this. Oh, God. No, no! No frog! Get me out of here, mole!
Try heading to the left this time. Opponents NES peak is Wario's Woods. Yes, that is the very last and therefore best NES game.
How far can I go?
They kept ramping up through the years until finally they hit their peak with Wario's Woods.
Will I die if I go down?
No.
Oh, holy shit!
I think
Secret World!
You actually need to do this, I think. I think there's a key down here.
Well, I missed one key up there.
Does that thing show up as purple on the stream? Looks a little bluish on our end. I switched to a different emulator to try and get to a better palette.
He's blue on our end, yeah. And he's blue on the thing, yeah. Oh. Well, don't jump on that guy.
You're not belly bopping anymore.
Bullshit. Well, I got whatever I got. I got an extra life. Ah! Hate that guy. No! Okay, so there's one key that's way far this way. Just...
Oh, people are saying they've never seen that area. Maybe it's not required then.
God.
See, if you had Nintendo Power, you would know. And that's the thing that kind of sucks about Nintendo Power, because you'd always end up looking at these great games that you never get the chance to play if the video store didn't have them. So I never got to play Little Nemo when it was new.
I refuse to go down.
But once I found out about ROMs, boy howdy.
Oh boy, yeah.
That was a day. I was like, I'm gonna put all these NES ROMs on my desktop.
And delete them after 24 hours, thank you.
Oh, of course. Wow, last Super Famicom game came out in 2000? They kept that thing going. I guess especially in Japan, because they had that cartridge copying thing going on.
Jackasses!
Game's pretty rough, even at the beginning.
Okay, there's a new guy. Help me. Help me. Help me! Oh, thank God.
Oh, you didn't get all the keys.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm. Was this a common structure in the NES days? I always think of NES games as being more straightforward than this. This kind of open-ended exploration thing. I guess it wouldn't have been too common. Oh yeah, you can climb.
Ah!
Nice. Narrowly avoided death.
Okay, I need to find one more. This is actually the best I've ever done in this game. Usually I've given up by now, because... No, no, no! Oh god, I'm fucked!
You're screwed. You're screwed, Nemo.
Ugh.
Oh, Electric Boogaloo says that Discotech put out that Little Nemo movie recently.
Oh yeah!
Good try, Alex.
You do it!
Thank you.
Mr. Worldwide here in his,
Yep. I am well versed in every video game. That makes me Mr. Worldwide. I have mastered thousands of video games and know 1.5 languages.
Beautiful.
This freaking guy. I'm just insulted is all.
By what? By how bad I am at this?
No, just by him calling me little boy.
You're just like, excuse me.
Look, I got enough problems. I'm in the mushroom woods in my pajamas. Also interesting the varied terrain this game puts you on. There's a lot of slopes, a lot of up and down. They do a lot to make this game have a lot of variety and just interesting things to look at while you play. In case you can't tell, I like this game.
This game is so interesting. I think this is the really... God, I say it a lot in the show, but this game feels really modern. Like...
It does, yeah. They incorporated a lot of really forward-looking things.
Mm-hmm.
You look at 3D games like Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, they all have this open-ended approach.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
I don't like the respawning enemies.
I was gonna say, now who's dying all over the place?
Straight out of Ninja Gaiden. I don't even know if anything was up there.
Oh yeah, and the movie's available for, Hold on, I'm reading more about the movie here. So the movie's available on TMS's YouTube channel for free.
Oh.
That kind of rules.
Well, they do throw a lot of enemies at you right at first. Now, the thing is, you gotta be thorough when you explore these levels. If you leave a key behind, it gets really tough. Often there's a clear path to the end of the level, but not so much to backtrack through it. Now the other thing is that Capcom also put out an arcade Nemo game at the same time. It's completely different. It's more like a... not necessarily a beat-em-up. It's still side-scrolling, but more action-focused. Also much more linear, and less interesting than this game.
Yeah, go to that hidden room where I died. Surely you'll survive.
Surely.
Surely. I'd Submerged calls it a dream 'em up.
I just want some of that candy. Not to control monsters, but like to eat.
You just want delicious candy.
Yeah. I should have looked up this game's credits before the stream. I usually do that for big games like this. But I assume there's some people who worked on the Mega Mins, maybe Bionic Commando. This was pretty much the best Capcom at this time. Making stuff like DuckTales, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers.
Sorry, I am just enthralled in your gameplay. I want to see you succeed. Right,
Hey, I can beat this level.
No, I know you can.
We're talking next level? I don't know about that.
Little Nemo dream drop distance. Thank you.
He should have a million spin-offs. Put him in Kingdom Hearts.
God, please.
Then after each level, your mom chews you out. The weird thing is she alternates between telling you to wake up and go to sleep. And it makes it seem like it's all on the same night. So your mom's just like, wake up, go to sleep. Go to the flower garden, go to sleep.
That's my new persona.
What is it?
I don't know! Oh, I love the way this level looks.
It's nice. If a little flickery on our end.
Yeah.
I guess I should get an RGB NES.
Whoa, Gorilla!
But that's effort. Then again, it is kind of strange how we do real consoles for everything but NES.
Yeah.
It's just... if it was...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! He can just straight up punch enemies.
And he gets a really long life bar and he can climb everywhere.
Wow, this guy's cool!
Gorilla's super overpowered.
Gorilla OP.
Oh my god. He's also a big target. And again, emulation does NES really well.
Yeah, that's the thing. That was something that people have been really working hard to get right for quite a long time, and it's done pretty well. So.
Now you're talking Sega CD. That's when you gotta bust out the real hardware.
Exactly. Kega Fusion? Don't even try it. Actually, that's not fair. Kega is fine.
Kega Fusion, really good. Just not up to my standards. See, even level 2, it's just like, okay.
Also,
Taking the gloves off.
I'd got us a level select code in chat if you want that.
Oh, nice. Actually, I might want to check out the last level, because it plays pretty differently.
Gorilla sticks his ass up. Beautiful.
It's true.
Nature is perfect.
Such a magnificent creature. With a huge,
Goodbye.
shapely ass. These things are Satan. And they are all over the last levels. Oh my god, I took double damage! And I fell down the tree!
No!
This ain't no Dreamland. It's a nightmare. Hell with this, I'm getting my gorilla friend out of here.
Where are you going?
To the void.
I guess you're going to the void, baby.
Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna enter that level select code.
Okay.
What is it?
It is, hold on. Gotta find it. At the title screen, press up, select, left, right, A, B, A, and then the Dream Select message will pop up.
Up, select, left, right.
A, B, A, B, A.
Okay. Gimme. I don't... Oh. Oh, I see. One second.
So while Danny does this, let me tell you my opinions on the XFL. First of all, I am upset that it's happening in 2020 and not now, because that's a long time to wait for a train wreck to occur. That's bullshit. It's like hearing that a terrible movie's gonna come out like 5 years in the future. I hate it.
Alright, so with that known, we've entered Nightmare Land, aka XFL Part 2. It should have been Urfel.
It really should have been, because I know that they actually trademarked URFL and a few other things as well.
Vince has got to keep us guessing.
He does. There is... You just got murdered!
Wow, those are instant death spikes. Oh yeah, you get this beam.
Oh, that's cool. Second of all, What are you doing?
You can just beat stuff to death in the last
that
level.
Sucks! That's rude!
Nemo's had it with all these animals.
Also, yeah, I do like the background here.
Ooh, I think you do need to be the lizard.
That sucks.
Shouldn't have beaten my lizard friend to death. And yeah, that color cycling background's cool.
So yeah, I don't want to have to wait that long for it to fail. And secondly, listen, there's been a lot of, everybody, like, the rules are going to say that you all have to stand for the anthem, and there's a few other rules that are like, whatever. There's going to be no cheerleaders, which, whatever, I don't care. But and like, all these rules are dumb and arbitrary and trying to appeal to an audience that I would prefer not to be around. But the thing that, the actual new rule of the XFL that I think makes the least amount of sense is halftime. No halftime.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
First of all...
I wouldn't want to play for that league.
No, I don't want to... Also, the only people who are going to be able to be in the XFL are going to be people who have never had any sort of arrest record, which is funny because Vince would not be able to play in the XFL, but it's another thing.
Do we really want to bring up Vince McMahon's criminal record?
No, actually. Let's never do that.
I lost my lizard. It was a bad move, as it turns out.
Yeah, okay, so Yaddle mentions that, like, how many lawsuits are there going to be when everyone in the XFL gets concussions? Here's the other thing. The XFL promises to be safer than the regular NFL, and that they're getting all the experts and doctors. Let me tell you, that is the absolute, like, no! You're not going to let there be a halftime?
Doctors recommend that there is no halftime.
Doctors recommend you gotta stand for the anthem or something. I don't fucking know.
You have to stand for the anthem and then stand for another 2 hours. And also beat people up.
Oh yeah, and then Vince McMahon was like, oh yeah, we're gonna make this short because, you know, no one wants to have to watch anything for more than 2 hours. And you know what? You know fucking what? I'm sorry, but Raw is like 3 hours every Monday. It's like,
And it's great. It's
no,
non-stop
it's
entertainment.
why I don't watch wrestling. It's why I don't actually watch a lot of wrestling, because it's like too much to watch. And so, ugh. Also, there's going to be no franchises. Every team is going to be owned directly by the XFL itself. Thank you for mentioning that, Crush
Wow,
Gals.
that's weird.
Yeah! It's like, what this sounds like is, I'm just going to be honest, and whatever. It sounds like a fucking scam. It sounds like Vince McMahon, like, came up with all the things that he thought people would, oh man, that penguin's got like a buff chest.
Mm-hmm.
And he went like, okay, what are the things that I could tell, and what are the pie in the sky things that I can tell a bunch of venture capitalists and other investors that would make them want to invest in this? And that's what he did. He was like, all right, there's never going to be any controversy with our league. We're not going to have anybody, nothing political, nothing,
that
whatever.
was his big concern, I guess.
No lawsuits because of concussions, basically. It's just a bunch. I don't think the if I'm wrong about this, I will fully admit to it. I can't promise.
We would love to be wrong.
I'd love to be wrong, but I have a feeling the XFL might not even happen. Like,
yeah, it's going to fail before 2020.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking it's happening to 2020. I could be very, 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 very wrong. But, it just feels like a producer scam, except like football.
Ugh. Well, that's the first couple of levels of Little Nemo and some of the last level. Hopefully that gives you a good idea of what the whole game's like. There are a whole bunch of other animals you didn't see, a whole bunch of different level gimmicks and layouts and stuff. Overall, it's a really creative and fun game. I find it very difficult to criticize it because it's trying so many different things, especially on the NES. And yeah, good on you, Capcom.
I really like that game.
Once again, the masters of just licenses you wouldn't expect to get anything out of. They just end up making these really great games. It's
one of the few hard games where I'm like, this is hard, but I still really enjoy it. And I'm not gonna... It doesn't feel like a fault to me.
It is super difficult, but it's the kind of game where if you just play it a lot, eventually you'll get good at it. So good.
Good!
Off to a good start for once.
All right.
I was worried earlier today when I saw Swamp Thing leading the polls.
Oh yeah, Danny chastised me for putting Swamp Thing on.
Next up, Rockin' Cats.
Rockin' Cats, pardon me, I love Rockin' Cats, aka New York Yankees.
New York Yankees in Japan. And this was brought over here by Atlas. Weirdly enough, this game isn't really all that expensive yet. I don't think anyone's caught on.
Uh-huh. What else? Got it. So I like this game a lot.
Mm-hmm. Now,
I'm not good at it.
We've seen an Atlas platformer before in Widget, but this is a different team, so don't worry. It's a team that actually made video games before.
That's me.
I don't know, the Widget people probably had some experience at sucking. He taps his toes.
It's like Sonic! Okay, Codeman, I was gonna joke that. I was gonna be like, haha, yeah, it's the same team, but this is the team behind SMT, totally, but it is!
Yeah.
So you've got a bunch of challenges you can choose. 5 is marked out. I don't know what S and B are. Somebody probably does.
Oh, Mrs. Chintzy, did it go up in price? I guess they finally noticed. Yeah, for years this was one of the cheapest, or rather cheaper, but yet really good NES games you could get.
I don't know, this channel seems kind of weird, but okay.
Yeah, it starts off with a Mega Man style level select. It's got 5 levels, you can start any one you want.
Can I catch the bullet?
Oh yeah, and the S and B stand for shop and bonus, according to Whooper.
I'm gonna catch a bullet. Okay, I caught a bullet in my face.
Yep, you sure did.
How do I spin?
So you might notice there is a grappling hook style mechanic to this game, a la Bionic Commando. Not quite as in-depth as that game, but it gives a unique element to this. You can use it to bounce off stuff,
Bong.
or
Bong.
spin yourself, launch yourself through the air. Are those poodle ladies?
Yeah, they want me dead. Get off of me! Get off of me!
Arnold Rimmer says soda was beer in the Japanese one.
God,
Yep,
why?
I can totally see that. Just punch them.
I am!
You have
Fine.
a giant glove. You're trying to be too fancy about it.
But I want to use all the... God! I hate that! Whatever, I hate that rat.
Oh, and this is yet another game that was on Nick Arcade. Yeah, this would have fit in that time frame. Would have gone up there with Sonic 1 and 2.
That's cool as hell. That's a good game.
I read that there was just one guy in charge of picking out all the games that would be on the show. And you know what? He had pretty good taste. Dude was putting out Neo Geo games. It's like, I don't care if these kids have never heard of Magician Lord, they're gonna play it and they're gonna love it. Video Game King says this is a Persona 5 prequel.
Hey, no!
I guess Morgana was originally a New York Yankee.
Mm-hmm. These fucking pigs, man! Thanks.
I think you gotta swing over that pit.
It's bullshit. Hey. That's right!
Oh yeah, I guess your swing is pretty powerful too.
Atlas Soda, finally. What do you think Atlas Soda tastes like? I think it's like LaCroix.
It tastes like anime. You know what anime tastes like.
Ramune?
Yeah.
Sick of being shot?
Alex completing his special get hit by everything run. Okay,
Hey.
you missed that thing.
I sure did. God! Every fucking... This is the absolute worst I've ever done at this game. It's...
Other theories is that Atlas Soda tastes like salt.
that makes sense.
Tastes like moe. I don't know what moe tastes like.
Don't want to know. Hey, I avoided them.
Yeah, the great taste of anime with
Why?
none of the calories. And less filling. Yeah, so the thing about this game is
nice.
the swinging mechanic. It's handy, you can do a lot of stuff with it, but it's not really all that intuitive. It is its own thing that you have to grasp before you can really get going with this game.
Might say you have to grapple with it.
He does a little pose after he does a perfect landing.
It's really cute. This game is really cute, is why I like it, is a secret. Look, that's me.
There, now you're getting it.
No thank you, I don't want it.
It's cool.
Fat bird! Fat bird! I love the fat bird!
Oh, it's crapping out more eggs.
I gotta catch that egg. I should be catching that egg, but...
Instead, you got scrambled eggs all over your face.
Danny.
All of Frasier is on Amazon Prime, alright? That's all I'm saying.
Hey! Don't shoot me! Like that show.
Okay, they shoot you and they take 2 hits.
Yeah, they suck.
You have 4 hearts here. Just beat the shit out of that chicken. Yes, you're right. They're calling again. What is a boy to do?
Well, I'm not very good at this game, but... Danny, why don't you continue from where I left off?
Okay, let's do it. Let's play Rockin' Cats.
Good night, Seattle, indeed.
Supposedly Kelsey Grammer just improvised those lyrics. Someone played the melody and he was all like, hey baby, I hear the blues are calling, whatever.
Fucking, you know he must have looked at the catering table and been like, yeah, tossed salads and scrambled eggs.
Maybe he was just really hungry.
I seem a bit confused, but baby, I got you.
Yeah, I get real confused and angry when I'm hungry too.
I'm just remembering, maybe only Kelsey Grammer does, you know?
Could be.
He just, like, when he's hungry, he just becomes an absolute monster.
I like that you got a ground bounce.
Oh, I
You can also fire off your
that.
thing in all 8 directions. So it's pretty handy. Eh?
Oh.
I'm sorry. It's a Friday stream, it doesn't matter. There are no standards.
Oh, Alex, where are you getting hit with the pigs? Where are you getting hit with the pigs? Now who's laughing?
Hey, it's easy.
Is it?
Yeah.
I hate that you, like, do these cool things when you say that. You're supposed to, like, do what I do and just fall on my face.
You're good at that, though.
Yeah, I'm
We're 2 sides of the same coin.
I'm the comic relief.
I'm great, and you're the guy who sucks.
Jesus.
You lend your own flavor to the stream.
Thank
It's okay.
you.
It's all about flavor here at Retro Pals. The flavor of Atlas soda.
Bye.
Whoops.
Oh, yeah, it's easy. It's easy.
I haven't died yet.
Listen.
There you go. That was for you.
You.
So you wouldn't feel bad. Yeah, like I said, it takes a little bit to get used to, but this is a very playable video game. More so than you can say for many of the other platformers we've played. Well, it looks like they take 3 hits.
Are those pigs? What are those guys in those trench coats?
I actually don't know.
Oh, look at me. I'm jumping over the eggs instead of getting hit by them. I'm Danny, la-di-da.
You're just saying what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Guy takes a lot of hits, though. There we go. See, I wanted to see more of this Atlas. More of the cool platformer Atlas.
Help. Aww.
Skateboard! Please!
Aww.
That's so cute!
Oh, that's adorable! Alright, okay.
So much character in this game. I really love it. Alright, looks like you can speed up and slow down, but you can't get off your board or anything.
Is that Yoda?
Yeah,
Cool.
skateboard and Yoda.
Fucking someone's gotta do it. It's either Yoda or Gremlins. Not like the Gremlins from the movie, but like an actual Gremlin or Goblin.
No,
or
it's
something.
totally Yoda. See?
Oh yeah.
He's got
What
the
else
big
Yoda
ears and
doing in
everything.
New York.
Oh, you know, hanging out. Okay, remind me how I get out of here. There we go.
And that's a pretty hard move to do so early in the game.
That's true. I guess they want to make sure you know it for the later levels.
Oh, these dogs are trying to. These dogs got like guns too.
Mhm.
This isn't like Tommy gun or whatever. These are like fucking.
Now, normally I'd be more critical of a game getting to the sewer this soon, but this is Rockin' Cats we're talking about.
And they are in New York.
New York does have a sewer, yes.
That's true.
There we go.
I keep punching that guy.
Mm-hmm. It's satisfying to bop stuff in this game.
Mm-hmm.
No! Look, dog.
Oh god, everyone's talking about the Wonder Years in chat. I remember
Why?
only one thing about the Wonder Years, and that's it.
I remember it being just a very morose show in general. You know, like, yeah, that was one time when I was happy, but most of the time I was really sad. That's what the 60s were like, man.
That seems about appropriate.
Yeah.
It's a nice moonwalk.
What you got for me, game?
And you just gotta go through this area.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh. I was overthinking it. Thanks, Willie. Bull band.
Oh, they're so good! Alright, the bull band's good.
This game, man. It's got moxie, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of devil-may-care attitude. Nuts. I'll get it this time. Boy, I bet the speedrun for this is pretty good. It must be like,
I bet.
it's gotta be like 10, 15 minutes. Because this isn't a very long game. As you saw in the menu, it's only 5 levels. I think there might be a 6th level once you beat the first 5. Man, my reaction speed just ain't what it used to be.
I'm just into the bull band, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Smebs called them Lost Achewood characters.
They kind of are, yeah.
And Quill already mentions we've got like a furry theme going for this episode. Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, so far. Oh, do you have to kill the band? I think you might.
Let's hit the band in the balls, baby.
Hey, quit drumming up there. Who do you think you are, Phil Collins? Take a look at me now,
Dance.
asshole. Well, regardless, I like that you can hit the band members. Alright, to anyone who's played this game, is there anything special I should be doing here?
Yeah.
This guy is taking a lot of hits.
You need to grab the falling lights and throw them at him.
Ooh,
So, yeah.
I see.
Thank you, Smebs. Appreciate that.
Oh, it's tough.
Yeah, catching is hard.
Damn. Yeah, to catch you gotta hold the B button, and it doesn't come out right away.
Mm-mm.
You have to have some time. Yeah, there you go. Sheesh. There we go. Got him. It's such a nice little detail. You can hit the band. It doesn't even matter.
Apparently if you hit them enough times, they'll drop hearts.
Oh, really? Okay.
Thank you, Danny.
Hey, punk. The end. That's Rockin' Cats.
That was pretty good.
Pretty short, but, you know, got the job done.
And so, yeah, each level is... Oh, bonus stages, huh?
Basketball. Basketball is alright.
Try again.
Good.
Great!
I'm great at basketball. I can dunk with the best of them. Oh, what else we got? Pipe toss. This is some fucking rigged carnival game bullshit.
Say.
Some carny laughing at me behind those pipes. I got it though.
Nice. Nice.
Alright. Now let's blow it all on roulette. No, we gotta do that again. I can make it back. I can make it all back. Ooh, 3 up. That's actually pretty good. Good. Alright, so these bonus games ain't bad. What's the shop got?
Let's see. Got boots, bombs.
Hammer punch, eh? Yeah, let's do that. I'll play a little bit more of this. I'm having fun.
Okay. And then we should probably move on.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, God!
It's not like Trolls in Crazyland. It's gonna be better than this.
That's true. We gotta do it. It's trolls and they're in a crazy land.
Hey, this sure beats last week.
What did we play last week?
I don't know.
Oh, God, I'm remembering now. Oh, last week sucked. Sorry.
What was it?
It was bad. I just remember everything was at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, we started at Bubsy and we just kept getting lower and lower. It's Genesis, right?
Yeah, actually, I think so.
Can you not remember a single detail of last week's stream? Because neither can I.
I was gonna say, neither can you?
Those games weren't very good.
Oh, God, it's because it was the Flash.
Oh, the Flash. Yeah, that's right. It was Master System games. So the best we played was Psycho Fox. Yeah, the Flash isn't worth remembering.
What's this tailspin shit?
Yeah, this is a ripoff. Don't play the NES Tailspin game, by the way. I know it's on the Disney Afternoon Collection. It really shouldn't be. It's not good.
Damn, Danny.
Should have been Little Mermaid instead. I know Little Mermaid isn't Disney Afternoon, but
it eventually...
it's better than Tailspin.
Was it a Disney Channel exclusive, or did it ever air on the Disney Afternoon? Now I'm wondering, because the Little Mermaid did have an animated series.
Whoops.
RIP. Ah!
Hammer punch.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, you got these power-ups you can buy.
These birds are dead.
Didn't count on me bringing a mace, did you?
Yeah, most sensible people don't bring maces.
Or stand on airplanes.
Yeah, yeah. I like that the dog's flying with its ears. Well, thank you.
Oh yeah, he is. Look at that. It's all the details for games like this. Ugh, and it's all in me sucking. Alright, that's a little bit of Rockin' Cats.
Mm-hmm.
We'll review it in a second, but suffice to say, pretty good. I like it. Okay, everybody write that down. That's Square BK, unpronounceable. There's a 69 in there, Alex. Alex, why did Rockin' Cats put a 69 in its password system?
Because it's nice. I was going to say, it may be the zodiac symbol for Pisces or something, but...
Look at it. It's a 69 doing the 69. Need I say more? So on that note, it's time to think about trolls. Remember about trolls? Remember those guys? The little naked people with gems in their stomachs? And the wild hair?
It's Crazyland, right?
Yep, Trolls in Crazyland. This was only released in Europe.
Gemini, thank you.
It's based on a canceled NES game. I forget what this game was originally called. It was released in Japan as Doki Doki Uenchi. It just had a generic amusement park theme. And then they added trolls to it and released it in Europe. So a rare treat we get to see tonight.
I wasn't Sagittarius, it was Cancer. Okay, thank you. But the 69 symbol is definitely... Oh god, that looks much...
The title still says American Softworks Company. That's pretty odd. Oh yeah, there's a 60 frames per second flicker effect.
That looks like absolute horseshit on the stream end.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks even better now.
This looks like absolute shit. Oh my god! Someone
naked.
just ran in the fuck naked.
A naked guy just ran into the movie. Oh, this is one of those naked people movies now. Alright, Alex, I think you'll like this. It's an amusement park themed game.
Oh god, but it's
that at its core. It doesn't matter that it has naked trolls in it.
I don't like the naked trolls.
It doesn't matter they changed the title screen to support CGA. The NES supports CGA now.
Great music, by the way.
Oh yeah. It's got some sampled drums in there. Yeah, we're the ones in Crazyland. The trolls are living in non-Crazyland.
So this is... okay. The symbol is... the 69 symbol is actually Cancer, so...
Oh, okay. And yeah, I noticed that other symbol seemed to be a zodiac thing too, but... Twitch. Still, 69.
Alright, here we go. Password. I don't know what it...
You don't get one.
Oh, that's not nice. Ah!
Welcome to the amusement park.
Look at the way I jump!
Look at that.
Okay, but look at that clown's walk. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, now he's moonwalking. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's the coolest character we've seen all night.
Sorry you had to die. So I've got these balls I can charge. I can...
Yeah. You can kick them. I think in the original Japanese version, you're just some kind of, like, cool kid who wears a helmet and skateboards. I don't remember if we ever found a prototype for the US version, but it would have been without trolls. I think it was just going to get a straight-up localization as is. I think it was just going to be called Crazyland.
No, I think it was going to be called, I Died.
That'd be a more appropriate name.
I was going to say, I think it was going to be called Yeah, Yeah, Beat Beside.
Yes. All the enemies way more charming than the player character? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there is a reason for that. That being, they were as-is in the Japanese one. And then some poor, overworked guy at American Software
Company. My god, look at that! I just look like I'm taking a shit.
Yeah, they handed it off to another company to draw some player sprites, and this is what you get.
He's like, oh, I gotta get out of here. He's really doing it.
Yeah. We got a Code 54, naked troll taking a dump in the amusement park. And yeah, this game looks cool, but unfortunately I think it's one-hit deaths. So
Sure
be
is.
careful. Still got a nice, clean look to it. I like the sampled drums. All these enemies do look way cooler than you do. You look like shit.
Okay, it wasn't one hit death. I got.
Oh, that's good. Oh wow! You're bicycle kicking him.
Oh, it's a bird.
Oh, it's a helper bird.
Yeah, kick their asses! Kick them!
That bird's cool.
Yeah, bird rules.
Alright, so it looks like you get 4 hits, according to Arnold Rimmer. You just change color every time you get hit. A la the troll dolls, because they came in different colored hair.
Yeah, and every time they'd get, like, hit, they'd change their hair color.
Yeah.
That's extremely fucked up, I'm sorry.
Troll dolls, slap them around. That was their slogan. And I think I saw other people mention stone protectors. Yeah, trolls. You can't kill them. They keep coming back in different forms over the years, like at the stone protectors for one. We were at Goodwill and we saw new trolls, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
You seriously can't get rid of these guys. Cannot be stopped. They always come back in some form or another.
Why I don't know who has the love for these awful naked hair boys. I don't know if it's the license holder or the consumers.
Consumers love trolls.
Do they love trolls? Do we love trolls? Does anybody love trolls other than the troll licensors who need to keep the copyright in play?
I'd imagine trolls are less popular nowadays now that Funko Pops are a thing.
Oh, God.
Because people have other ugly as shit things to collect now. Sorry to any Funko Pop collectors out there. I know there's some of you out there who spend $2,000 a week and have to sign a contract from their wife to not spend any more.
Hey, guess what? I love you, honey. Thank you for...
Look, I'm saying, Alex, all I need is a limit, a stipend, if you will.
So these guys, they shoot you, and then watch this. They have to actually stop to reload.
Oh, okay. See, that's realism.
I gotta wait. That bird who just kills them all. I love that bird. God, that bird's so good.
I don't know what a troll Funko Pop would look like.
Jesus!
I think that would destroy the universe.
That's gonna take a lot of hits. Also, the more you get hit, the better your weapon becomes. That's interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, watch this.
Does it get bigger?
See, now I'm down to... I got an extra heart, now I've only got the 2 balls. But
Oh.
when I'm down at whatever, I have like this. Now I'm just gonna have 1, yeah, see?
Yeah, that's something. This
Yeah,
game's a little bit more interesting than I gave it credit for.
What the hell did I do?
You fell in the water.
I fell in.
It didn't look deadly, did it? It was just like an inch of water.
I wonder if a good speedrunning tactic would be to get hit a whole bunch and then have like the best
Possibly.
weapon. Oh god!
If you get 4 hits in a level, there's really no reason not to damage boost like crazy. Oh, that bird is the best, though.
That bird rules. Thank you, friend. See, now I've got the big one. This guy's take a lot of hits. Fuck.
Yeah, this game's kind of a weird one. The developer and publisher is NTVIC and VAP. They made Rockin' Ball on the NES, which was kind of a strange pinball game. And VAP is also mostly known for Super Monkey Daiboken.
Oh my god, really?
Mm-hmm. So this is a little bit better than that. VAP or VAP. I always called him VAP. I had Rockin' Ball as a kid, alright? I wonder what else they did. I never saw them after Rockin' Ball on the NES. That was the only thing I knew them for.
Those guys just froze for a little while.
Oh, Electric
No
Boogaloo
animation.
says the developer's actually Kid, who developed Burai Fighter and Pepsi Man, along with a couple of G.I. Joe games for the NES as well. Alright, so these guys had some experience. They knew how to make a good game.
Here I go to die.
Yep, remember, as Teddy Barra says, standing water is deadly to trolls. Running water, just fine. You could do it.
How many lives do I even have left?
I don't know. Hit start, does it tell you?
Oh, it does!
Oh,
Wow,
okay.
too. Cool. Maybe I'll do it. I was gonna say, don't skip that guy. Don't be a lazy bird. Come on.
Bird's got a mind of his own. According to Codeman, VIP is still around.
Yes, good!
As Nippon Television's DVD label.
Yes!
Hey, a game developer that's still around that's not making patchy slot software. Amazing.
God, I am tired of thinking about patchy slot.
Yep. Alex spent an entire day looking at patchy slot gameplay footage.
Okay!
That was horseshit.
This is a horse!
It clearly was not
Shit.
standable, but it looked like it was. I can see why they didn't release this in the States. This was 93, so
Oh god,
a couple
yeah.
years in the Super Nintendo's lifespan, even. And even compared to NES stuff from a few years before this is kind of behind the times. Still, it does have that clean, HUD-less look to it. Later inspiring Donkey Kong Country. I'm sure they looked at this.
Everyone at Rare is a huge Trolls and Crazyland fan, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, don't hit it on the first frame that it's up.
You can't just sit on it either.
Yeah. You turned into a different thing when you died. You're not a troll anymore.
Well, I think you did it.
You should continue for me. I want to try this part.
Oof.
You did good.
Thank you.
Alright, this game might take a beating in our ratings. Because we played games that are worse than this, but this game doesn't really need to exist. No one really needed a platformer based on the trolls. And yet we got more than one of them. There's also one for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, am I a soul trapped in troll form? Because that's disgusting.
Yeah,
honestly.
that's really terrible. Here's a thing I don't like. You run normally, but when you jump, you lose your momentum.
Yeah, doesn't that suck?
You actually travel much slower when you're jumping.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like that. No!
Yeah, if you don't grab them, they just sink into the earth. Alright, let's see if Danny can do this. You suck!
Well, I don't know what happened there.
You clipped through the ground and died. Beautiful.
Yeah, I tried to do a speedrun thing, but it didn't work out.
Nature is incredible, everybody.
I do like that you have bicycle kicks.
Yeah, I like that too.
This troll's a big footy fan. Quit shooting trolls.
But look how powerful you are now that you've been shot a few times.
Yeah.
I love how many hits this guy takes to die.
It's like
so
50
good.
Cent. The more bullets you put in him, the stronger he gets.
You know, I've never played Blood on the Sand.
Oh, you should. It's really
I
funny.
actually may. It's for the 360, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's incredibly stupid.
You know me. I love incredibly stupid licenses. Because, what I didn't like about the first 50 Cent game was that it was too fucking serious.
It was too serious. It was a little too difficult. It was hard to control. But Blood on the Sand, they basically just turned it into Gears of War, but better.
Yeah, and I want to play a goofy game where it's just like, from what I understand, it's just what kid's ideas did he put in the game? Did he like beg?
It was 50 Cent's kid.
Okay, what's his
Yeah,
kid?
he wanted him to put helicopters in the game, so they had to add a bunch of helicopter boss battles. I don't know about this game. This game's seeming a little shaky to me.
Yeah, 50 Cent is a Bitcoin millionaire. I don't know if any of y'all heard that story, but it's the only good story I've heard in, like, it's a good story. It's
That's
the only
really
good Bitcoin
good.
story.
I bet at the time he looked at that payment, if you're unaware, the story is that for some concert or record, he was paid in Bitcoin instead of money.
Yeah, he accepted Bitcoin as payment for an album.
And he must have just been like, what the hell is this shit? This is worthless, and then just forgot about it.
And then he checked, and he's like, oh shit, I have Bitcoin now.
Mm-hmm.
I have money now. That's wild. That's cool.
50 Cent has a way of lucking into things, like good video games, Bitcoin millions. Alright, time to deal with some more shit-ass platforming.
I'm with Citricola on this. This game seems like a lot of good ideas in a not good package.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's got such good concepts, like all the different moves you can do. The fact that you get more powerful the more you get hit, that's an interesting spin.
It really is.
But the actual platforming, my god. The problem is that these blocks, these stylized blocks that make up the levels, they end sooner than you think. Like, it ends right here, the platform. See? So you end up falling, like, right through. Playing so many NES games, you get used to how games handle sprites and background tiles, and this game just does not follow the same rules. Or it does, but the way the graphics are presented with that skewed look just throws you all off. And then it makes you do these impossible jumps where if you miss, you die.
I wish the bird could kill the water for you.
I wish, yeah. That coupled with the fact that you lose your momentum in midair, it just... it's not the worst game I've played, but it does not have that good game feel, as they say.
This bird is ruthless!
Bird, on the other hand, greatest power-up in any video game. That bird was waiting for that guy to spawn.
Yeah! No mercy from the bird.
Bird's like, I'm gonna hit you on the first frame, you're vulnerable, motherfucker. This time we'll make the jump.
There you go. Don't take a dump on the platform, Danny. Stop it. That's extremely rude. You left like 20 turds up there. Fuck that.
You play as the turd dropper. The troll has been banned from more amusement parks than any of his other brothers. Oh yeah, there were some weird graphical changes in this game. These are supposed to be clouds, and for some reason they changed them to UFOs? I don't know about this boss.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
It seems a little unnecessary.
It seems like they're going for an HG, like, how do we do HG Geiger, but like racist? I'm sorry, it's not good, folks.
It's a racist xenomorph.
Yeah, it's like the xenomorph discovered cultural appropriation and is just like, oh hell yeah! I'm gonna be as offensive as I can. Not a fan, not a fan.
Maybe this would have made more sense in the original? I don't know.
Fucking the Giger, the Geiger, Giger, whatever aliens are going to Coachella. And they're like, I don't understand, this is respectful.
They're all talking about their spirit animals.
Oh god.
Well, that chapter's behind us. Now we go to Jungle Land. That's some cool music.
Just dropping turds in the jungle.
Well, yeah.
That's what you get for dropping turds in the jungle!
True, that's true. Thought no one would find me out here on the Jungle Cruise. Well, as far as cultural appropriation goes, it doesn't get any better than the last level.
Oh my god, god damn it. You're dead.
The fact that you're a horrible naked troll person doesn't make it any better.
Oh,
Kid, kid, this isn't your finest work.
Kid, no.
Kickmaster, way better. The G.I. Joe games, way better. I don't know what you were thinking with this. Shame, kid, shame. Well, at least they redeemed themselves and later made Pepsi Man. So that's something. But, ugh. Trolls.
Freaking trolls, man.
Let me put on some good music here.
Just can't deal with the trolls, everybody.
That is good music. Tom and Jerry. Ah, here we go. The Hero Turtles. Alex is loading up our spreadsheet. I'm just putting on some appropriate judgment music. So what'd you think of tonight's lineup?
Well, let me just make sure the audio level's okay.
I thought it was mostly good.
Yeah.
Up until the end. And even the end game wasn't the worst thing we've ever played. Alright, let me clear out these guys.
Danny Zach, okay, there you go.
The time of judgment is upon us.
Alright, so.
Let's rank the mascots.
Okay.
As usual, this is your time to argue, to disagree, to make your case, or make your case against all of tonight's featured games. Now is the time we rank them against all the other platformers. Who will live? Who will die? Hopefully that horrible pooping troll will die.
Yeah, I had enough of that guy. Alright, so, first of all, first game was Little Nemo. Danny, better or worse than Bubsy? I say better.
You know what? I'm gonna have a controversial opinion here. A little bit better than Bubsy.
Yeah, a little bit. Alright, so, how much better? Are you thinking... Okay, let me just pick an arbitrary game. Is it better than, I don't know, Gex?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Better than Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, better than Skeleton Warriors?
Keep going up that list. It's a little bit higher than those games.
Okay, here we go. The real question. Better or worse than Plock?
Oh my god.
That's actually where things get dicey.
It does. Okay, I think Blab isn't here, so we can get away with
no,
dissing
Blab
his
is
plushes.
here.
Oh no! I mean, Plock is great. Plock rules. The thing is, Little Nemo is really good, and it would fit around, I'd say around this area.
I would say, okay.
It is better than Splatterhouse.
It is.
Splatterhouse is good, but a little limited, a little one note compared to Little Nemo. Plock is actually a very good point of comparison for that game, I'd say. They both have a good amount of depth. They do different things.
Oh man, yeah, a lot of people got opinions.
I'd put it close to Gimmick if it was me. You know me, I'd say it's better than Yoshi's Island. I don't think...
No, don't.
It does have some flaws. It's a little bit tough to control, especially at first. It is unreasonably difficult at the beginning when you're first learning, and then at the end, even after you've mastered the game, it still gets really hard.
I would say... Okay, I'm going to read you some chat here. 525 Line says, better than Splatterhouse, not better than Plock. Suburban Socrates would put Little Nemo between Tri-Rush Deppy and Yoshi's Island.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, that actually is a good point there, too. Crush Gal says below Buster Bust Loose. And, let's see, Uzi is pro Plock, but anti-Nemo. So.
Ooh. Alright, it sounds like the majority of people want it somewhere in between Plock and Buster Bust Loose. I would say...
I think that's fair. I actually think that's really fair.
Yeah.
I think, okay, I'd put it below Plock. It definitely is around this area of interesting but flawed game.
Alex is circling the area with his mouse. I don't know if that shows up on
I don't
stream.
think that's not showing up at all.
Let's go ahead and put it up.
It's around the Splatterhouse and Buster Bust Loose area, so...
Let's put it up above Splatterhouse, then.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty far up.
It is a good game.
Yeah.
It's among the best on the NES. It's not one of my personal favorites, but I can recognize that it's really well made, really quality stuff. We also have to consider Rockin' Cats.
Ooh. I actually like it much more than Rockin' Cats, if I'm honest.
Okay.
I wouldn't put Rockin' Cats as high.
So was Little Nemo tonight's best game, would you say?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's the most interesting. It has...
It's got that Capcom pedigree. They got everything. They got the graphics. They got the music. Everything about that game is cool.
And I had, like, as much as I was grumbling and stuff, I actually had a lot of fun exploring and things like that in Nemo, while in Trolls and Crazyland and other games, I've definitely not had fun with the difficulty.
Yeah, Little Nemo is the kind of game where you get a little bit further every time you play, and the thing is that pays off, because the game always has something cool to show you whenever you get a little bit further. And that gives you enough reason to play through the game, even as you keep dying over and over.
It's Nightmare in Dreamland, right?
It's the Dream Master.
Why am I a dumbass and I quoted the fucking Kirby game?
He's like the Beast Master, but for dreams.
Alright, did Capcom publish it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool, so Capcom. Cool.
Alright, so it looks like the only NES game that ranked higher on our list right now is Gimmick. And I would say Gimmick is a better game than Little Nemo. So yeah, the list works. The system works, people. So Rockin' Cats, where would we put that?
I'd put Rockin' Cats around the... Oh, boy. I'd put it...
It's still really good,
It is
so
really
it won't
good.
be too far off.
I don't know if it's better than a stall... Well...
To answer our first question, better than Bubsy.
Yes.
Better than a lot of the games. I'd probably put it in our top 30, probably? Yeah, it looks like we got...
I'd put it in our top 30. Is it better than the Woolly Strike? I'd actually put it around this range. The Estelle, Buster Bust Loose, Bubsy, Strike, Woolies, and the Speedy Gonzales range. Because it's fun, it's got a lot, and what I like about it has a lot of interesting gimmicks, but those gimmicks aren't too easy to pull off, which is kind of...
Yeah, it's very mechanically demanding. And a lot of things center around that whole grabbing and grappling mechanic. And to its credit, it's really deep. It warrants warrants mastering it.
That's the thing. It actually does have some pretty deep mechanics involved, which is why I'm like, well, I kind of want to put it, pretty high. But it's also... Oof.
It is difficult and pretty short. But it's got so much charm. It's got the Bulldog Band, and you can punch him.
It's really deep. Like, well, it's not really deep, but it's pretty deep mechanically for the time. It has a great look to it. Too hard for me personally, but I kind of like it.
A couple of people said it's around the same level as Buster Bust Loose. I can agree with
that.
that.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking like maybe above Bubsy, below a stall.
I also see between Kid Dracula and Buster.
It's pretty good too.
What'd you say between Bubsy and a stall? Okay, yeah, that's only like a place.
I'm thinking above Bubsy, below a stall.
Is a stall a better brawler than Rockin' Cats? That's a question for another day.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's put it above Bubsy the Woolly Strike Back.
Okay. That's what I was, that's about what I was thinking.
I think we can agree with that.
Alright.
It's just a fun game. And regardless of how it places in our list, try it. It's super fun.
Okay, was it Atlas for both?
Yep.
Cool, congratulations, Atlas. You published a game.
Yeah, you made something better than Widget. Freaking nice. And tonight's last game, of course, the inimitable Trolls in Crazyland.
Better or worse than Bubsy?
Now there's a question.
If
there's a question.
If I'd only played like the first level, I would say better. But since I've played a little bit more, because of that one part with the water and the fact that the mechanics are so broken, you'll just like kind of just be shunted into the side.
Yeah, the thing is, the game has a unique visual style due to the way it kind of presents the terrain at a perspective. It looks neat, but it interferes with the gameplay. And the fact that you have a different momentum in the air than you do on the ground really screws with me. And just, I don't know, there's something to be said about the stripped back nature of that game, but honestly it feels a little bit too simple, especially for 1993. And while I like some ideas, and it's not among the worst games we played, I still don't know whether it's better or worse than Bubsy.
I say it's worse than Bubsy, because say what you will about Bubsy, and Bubsy's got its issues, but I think this game is more, well, it's very visually interesting, it's also visually racist.
True.
Which...
We see people comparing it to Boogerman, Home Improvement.
I don't know if it's as bad as Home Improvement, but I think it's better than Home Improvement, but...
Let's put it between Bubsy and Home Improvement for now.
Okay, I think that's fair. It's not better than Psycho Fox.
It's better than Tokigo and Ape Spit. Better than Death Valley Rally.
Yeah.
Better than Animorphs.
It is better than Animorphs.
We ranked Animorphs pretty high. Well, all those games down there are pretty shitty to begin with.
Yeah, this is where we get to Chicane and shit.
Yeah. I like it more than Ah Real Monsters. Then again, oh man, Yo Noid is the perfect point of comparison.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I kind of want to just put it at Yo Noid's level because...
Alright, chat, what's better, Yo Noid or Trolls in Crazyland?
Dog IRL says it's worse than Yo Noid, so I feel that.
I could agree with that.
Because, like, as shitty and hard as Yo Noid was, the physics weren't trying to, like, fuck with me. Like, yeah. I wouldn't be randomly, like, you know, the water goes a little too low and I hit the one pixel wrong and I am, like, pushed into the... whatchamacallit.
The first level of Yo Noid had the exact same problem, because you could hit one pixel of the water and just die. This is a very fair comparison. They may be the exact same game.
Yo Noid had but the thing was, in Yo Noid, it died because it was meant to kill you. In this one, I remember when you just were, like, shunted into the wall for no reason and died because of the water. And
that seemed kind of nonsense.
Yeah, the mechanics aren't as good in the Trolls game.
Alright, right now I'm saying better than Animorphs, worse than Yo Noid. Are we agreed?
I agree.
Any Trolls fans out there want to speak now or forever hold their peace, please do. Please sing the virtues of the game about naked people pooping in an amusement park. Just try and make that sound good.
I think most people want it here, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
So while it's not technically 69, putting in something new at number 69 here.
I wish I could say nice, but it really isn't.
It's absolute awfulness, yeah. Alright.
Trolls in Crazyland, aka Doki Doki Yuenchi. You don't have to put that.
Okay, yeah, you put that in.
I think the publisher was ASC, and the developer was Kid. Kid will see more in this series, and honestly I expected better from him. Maybe we'll get to see more better stuff from him next time we cover NES. Yes, more better stuff. More better stuff! We got the Kickmaster coming up, we got G.I. Joe, really anything. Anything would be better than Trolls in Crazyland. It's nothing but up from here for Kid. For Kid, yeah. You got any closing remarks for tonight's show? Actually, I got a really positive one from chat. One day, if we keep going, we will hit 420. Oh, we will! We will have ranked 420 platformers. Beautiful. Who do you think is going to be at good old number 420? You think it'll still be Family Dog, or do you think we will have found something worse by then? Oh. What is worse than Family Dog? We will find out. Yeah, we're going to find out. If we're going to play all these games, we'll eventually find that game that is worse than Family Dog. I'm sure it's out there. I just can't think of it right now. Seriously, nothing more depressing than that game. God, I hate that game. But, pretty good show tonight. Yeah! We got some great games, in fact. I'd say Rockin' Cats and Little Nemo are worth checking out no matter what. Trolls in Crazyland is great if you want to be irritated and upset. They definitely made the right decision not to release that in the States in 1993. Danny, do you know what game we're going to have to play? What?
The Rocky and Bullwinkle platformer.
Whoa.
Danny made a face. You can't
I
see
didn't.
it.
Okay, we hadn't considered that. What would be worse than Imagineering games? THQ games.
Oh man, this blows.
Stuff like Home Alone 2. That's really going to give Family Dog a run for its money in the future. Ugh.
And if we ever do 3D platformers, there was a Family Guy 3D.
There were multiple Family Guy 3D games, Alex.
Hey, Danny. I crave death.
Well, we also crave Family Guy games, because we're going to be playing those in the future for sure now.
Hey, Lois, remember when I streamed on Twitch and ranked every Mascot platformer? It goes a little something like this. Well, I'm ranking every Mascot platformer, waka waka do.
Meh.
And it's the 90s. Look, there's my best friend, Yoda. I don't know.
All right, we'll have the Family Guy platformers going up against the Futurama platformer, going up against. They did release a Simpsons platformer, the Simpsons game. I never played that. I think it was based on the latter seasons of The Simpsons, which is why I never wanted to play it. But it does exist, and someday we'll get to those 3D platformers. Maybe someday soon. What do you think?
Soon. I'm sorry, I was reading chat. Yeah, I'm actually excited for Celeste, and that's another 2D platform.
Yeah.
We gotta rank that, so.
I'll have to play that first.
What I think is, I am actually excited to rank 3D platformers.
We gotta find a good game to start with. Platformers.
Platformers. It's been a long week. All I can think about is Patchy Slot, Patchy Slot, Patchy Slot. Speaking of which, our newest episode of PlayStation Year 1 will be available for patrons on Monday, so...
Alex did a great job and finished up things tonight, so we should have the final thing ready for patrons on Monday.
So, go give us money if you wanna.
Check that out. Otherwise, it'll be a week until it shows up on YouTube. I guarantee it'll be the best video you've ever seen about a Patchy Slot video game.
It's very good.
It's excellent.
It is.
Right now, the raw is 4 minutes and 20 seconds, so we're on...
Oh, that's how you know it's good.
We're on to something good here. All right, so spend your weekend playing some good platformers. Play some Little Nemo. Play some Rockin' Cats. Skip the trolls in Crazyland.
You don't gotta
Life
do
is too
that.
short.
Yeah.
Enjoy your weekend. Spend it without the naked trolls. As will we. We'll be having a fine troll-free weekend, and I hope that you do too.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching, folks.
Yeah. See you later.
See ya on Wednesday.